In the number retirement map, if you want to capture the most amount of territories inside your first turn, then I would highly suggest simulating until you get to the Oakland Athletics without losing any fans whatsoever, which is what we're hopefully doing in our first attempt. So you want to attack the Oakland Athletics stronghold with 10 million fans. You are going to be facing them with 9, and that is going to make the game on all-star difficulty for you. By putting your 5th best starting pitcher to pitch, the opponent will also put their 5th best starting pitcher in terms of overall, making it a whole lot easier for you to hit off of them. Just a small reminder, make sure that every player on your squad serves a purpose. Either you want to go ahead and get some stat or PXP missions done with him for another program, or you just want to parallel that card because he is going to be part of your main squad when it comes to ranked. Also, when it comes to any pitcher that you're working on that's a starting pitcher, always do your best to make him the 5th best overall. That way the CPU always uses their 5th best overall. After you capture the Athletics, we are going to go right after the Cardinals. We're going to get there with roughly 5 million fans, allowing us to maybe play the game on All-Star, and you're only going to have one chance to beat them in order to continue playing on All-Star. Still aiming for 30,000 subscribers. Can we get it before August ends? It's up to you. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, and check out all the links inside the description, including our Twitch and Twitter. After capturing the Cardinals, you don't want to move towards the Yankees. Instead, I would highly suggest just capturing all these open territories before you even think of going after any other stronghold. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure we never basically close ourselves in to the point where we wouldn't have an escape or a way to leave. So if that requires you to count how many open territories there are, that's what you're going to have to do in order to ensure that you don't lock yourself in, because that will be a wasted turn. And each time you waste a turn, the enemy strongholds are going to get better reinforcements, as well as their stronghold just having more fans in general. So for example, here, you only want to put 4, and then for the rest of these, there are 6 available territories. We're not going to have enough to capture all of them, which is fine. We just won't attack the one that's simulated, but there will still be one more open. After we capture all of these territories, we're going to go after the Atlanta Braves because it requires much less simulation than the New York Yankees, and we're going to have to go ahead and beat them in certain simulations right now. We're going to leave that 1 million alone because it really isn't bothering us right now, and the path you take to the Atlanta Braves, it doesn't really matter as long as you take a path. As long as the simulation is high as well, you want to continue simulating. But as soon as it turns to medium, just skip the steal fans phase there, skip to reinforce, and then give yourself all the fans to that new leading territory, and you should be able to get to the Atlanta Braves here on maybe even all-star difficulty, depending on how your simulations go. Actually, veteran difficulty. Accidentally had the wrong screen, but after you capture the Atlanta Braves, unless there is a territory with 3 million fans from the Atlanta Braves over here, you don't have to worry about them attacking you, even if there are 2 million here. Instead, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and reinforce this stronghold, and then you're gonna skip to move fans phase. When you're going to move the fans, you're going to take them from this stronghold and place them on this stronghold. And then you're going to make a direct path towards the New York Yankees. We got there with 15 million, which is enough to play on All-Star. If you're not comfortable with that, of course, you can go ahead and restart, or excuse me, skip to steal fans phase and reinforce one more time and then face the New York Yankees. After capturing the Yankees, only do the simulation if it's high, but it's not high. So instead, skip the steal fans phase, skip to reinforce. You're going to reinforce, you're going to get 29 million there. And the reason why we skip the steal fans phase there is because of the simple fact that the Yankees cannot reinforce any of their other territories, since unfortunately for them, we went ahead and took their stronghold. Now we got a ton of 1 million territories to go ahead and take care of, and that should lead us into the White Sox, which should be a game that is going to be on All-Star, if not veteran difficulty, and veteran difficulty it will be. After capturing the White Sox, do not go after this 8 million. Instead, drop down to the Yankees and capture this 2 million territory. Now, the White Sox have a 2 million territory that will most likely get reinforced. Actually, no, never mind. It can't get reinforced because we took their stronghold. So we have nothing to worry about there. Instead, we are going to go right after the Dodgers. And going right after the Dodgers, we are more than likely going to skip to reinforce, in order to face them on a much easier difficulty. So with 30 million fans, that's going to be more than enough to face them on veteran and just not have to stress ourselves out. Once you capture the Dodgers, skip to steal fans and then skip to reinforce. As long as none of these territories next to your 1 million have 3 million fans, you should be good to go. Reinforce this stronghold, and then you're going to move all of your fans down here. Why are we not attacking the 5 million and all of that? Because it would just be much harder simulations that I am not trying to go through. So instead, I'd rather just go ahead and attack that 5 million that the Baltimore Orioles have, protecting their stronghold, and then attack the Baltimore Orioles and hopefully face them on veteran difficulty. Once you capture the Baltimore Orioles, obviously you guys know the rest. Just capture all of the open territories and you will have completed the map and you will get the program points. But because a lot of people were confused when it came to Extreme Conquest, if you don't complete all of the goals, you do not complete the map in terms of getting the program points. That is specific to every program. Or I should say that's generalized for every program. If you guys did end up enjoying today's content, please make sure to hit that like button or subscribe button, notification bell. Check out the description for the Twitch as well as other social media links and more. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.